The water line in my ice maker keeps freezing up. Viking model VCSP 423 DSS.
When did you last replace your Viking ice maker's water filter? How old is the ice maker?
Never an original.
How long has this been going on with your Viking ice maker? What have you tried so far?
Has been happening off and on for about a year. We usually just take the ice maker apart and use a blow dryer to unfreeze the drip line. This time though, when the line froze up, water was frozen all along the inside of the freezer, and so we have taken every component out of the freezer so far trying to troubleshoot it. The defrost tray was full of water.
Anything else we should know to help you best?
No, not yet.
Hi, my name is. I have been in the repair field for over 20 years. I will be glad to help you today. Would you still like help with this?
Hi Mike, my name is. I've defrosted my ice maker water delivery line from the back wall of the freezer from the valve to the tray several times over the last year. It lasts for about a month before it freezes over and I have to do it all over again. I'm curious of what may be causing this. I completely cleaned all the components from the inside and put it back together, and it is now operating normal. I suspect it will freeze and I will have to do all this again in 3 to 5 weeks. This last episode the water seems to have splashed out of the tray and went all over the freezer, almost like the line had come out of the tray and just sprayed into the freezer, but the line was still in the tray.
Is the condensation drain in the bottom below the drawer clear?
We hadn't ever checked it and it was full of water. I defrosted the freezer, so that may have been the reason. But since I cleaned it out, it seems to be staying clear.
Has the line frozen since the drain was cleared?
No, but it has only been 2 days.
The drain being clogged would be a very strong suspect to causing the line to freeze. I doubt it is going to freeze again.
Are you talking about the drain pan or the drain line? The supply line for the ice tray is what freezes over. The defrost tray was full of water under the fridge.
Oh, I see. So you have 2 issues then. First, vacuum the dust from the components on the back of fridge, the coils, etc. Also, the water valve on the back of the fridge will have to be replaced. The solenoid is not closing on the valve like it should. The water line should remain empty until it fills the tray, so replace the water valve on the back of the fridge and that will solve the issue.
What would be the reason for the water in the tray?
That is going to happen. That is what it is there for. If there is excessive condensation, then vacuuming the coils and components will solve that problem.
Do you know if on our model of fridge the valve is accessible from the back of the fridge or from the inside, taking the back panel off? We have read conflicting reports saying that the panel removes from the inside.
It is easily accessible from the back. It is the component that the supply line is connected to.
Thanks for all your advice.
You are very welcome.
If you have a home improvement or appliance question and want to chat with an expert now, visit JustAnswer.com/YTHI.